Hello, first year students. Welcome to Emory, and I would like to welcome you to the chemistry department at Emory University. Many of you may pass through our building with the idea of taking a chemistry course, so I'd like to introduce you a little bit to the department. Our department, let me get, is made up of about 156 typically undergraduate majors. There's two kinds. There's the BS and the BA. You do not have to worry about that right now. You simply begin a little bit later. We'll talk about where you should begin based on your background. We've got many graduate students and faculty who have vibrant research groups, as you saw from the picture on the initial slide, some of the work being done in our department by about 27 faculty members. We've got excellent main office staff, specifically Emily Moran. If you need anything dealing with the undergraduate program, she will be in contact with you, and you're welcome to contact her at any point if you have any questions. There's IT support, lab technicians as well that you'll meet along the way. Uh, what is your role as an incoming student, as a first year student at Emory University? You certainly shouldn't necessarily know exactly what you want to do with your future. So the key is to just get involved, no matter the department, but you can get involved in the chemistry department. There's research opportunities that you can start to consider. Again, not anything you need to worry about right at this moment at the start. Academics, just getting started with your classes is the most important thing. But going forward, there will be consideration of research opportunities, many research opportunities for undergraduates in our department. Become a TA in our department as you pass through. That'd be a great idea to become involved and to become committed to something. Don't become committed to too many things. Make a decision early. Uh, be an EPAS tutor as you pass through the courses. You can become a tutor in our department. Join Chemery. That you certainly can do as a first semester, first year student in Emory, is join the chemistry club. They go out into the local schools. They do some things on the campus, a lot of different things you can get involved in with Emory, chemistry at Emory. Attend, they're no longer virtual, and many maybe still will be, but I forgot to change that. But we'll have some chemistry seminars in person this particular year. Hopefully, the study abroad program will begin again this upcoming summer. So consider that after your sophomore year is usually when students, junior or senior year, may consider going abroad in the absolutely wonderful place, which is Siena, Italy, and Rome, Italy. And there's a picture of Siena there in the lower right corner. Whoops, going backwards. And so a little bit about the curriculum. It's different than what you may be familiar with from some of your visits at other universities or some friends at other universities. Let me talk a little bit about it. It began in 2017. It's known as Chemistry Unbound to kind of mix together a lot of the different kinds of chemistry, not siloed, not in particular silos, and learn one without thinking about the other, all together. And we really think it's working well. It's a good way to learn chemistry, to do chemistry, more realistic with how you would study chemistry post undergraduate career. But the idea of having general chemistry 1 and 2, physical chemistry, organic chemistry 1 and 2, biochemistry, they're all in the various introductory Chemistry Unbound courses. And so you will begin, almost all of you, not all of you, if you have some AP credit, we'll continue this discussion in a moment, but you typically begin at Chem 150, Structure and Properties. Then there is Chem 202, as we talk about the foundations of reactivity. Chem 203, a more advanced reactivity, a lot of organic chemistry in there. That's my favorite course and one I teach quite often. And Chem 204. I actually never introduced myself. I'm Matthew Weinshank in the chemistry department. And then Chem 205, a more physical course, more quantitative course, light and matter. And so the core major, as I mentioned, there's a BS and a BA opportunity. The BA, we don't have a minor, but it's a less intense major than the BS, fewer requirements. So a student who wants to double major possibly, or dabble in some other areas as an undergraduate may decide to take the BA. For someone who really wants to go into chemistry, say graduate school or industrial jobs, then absolutely you should consider the BS major with its greater number of courses. So you can see here, every student will take the core, 150 to 205, and then there's freedom. Freedom to take a number of different courses, electives. As you see, there's the Chem 300 elective here. Let me get my pointer. And so you've got the Chem 300 electives. They could be from any different area based on your interest. We've got analytical lab and some other upper level labs you take later. And then finally, a capstone experience, which is the Chem 400 as your final course of the major. Again, research honors, these are things later. This is really all you should be concerned about, are these core courses at the beginning of the major. And so some advice of where you will be in this major. So we've got the one thing I'll say to actually every student coming into Emory is just simply explore the liberal arts. You have a first year seminar, you have an English writing requirement, you have GERs that you'll take, and then you might decide, oh, I want to be a chemistry major, I'll take this course. But really just start to consider what your options are, what you really are going to be interested in studying. So absolutely explore the liberal arts. Now, for chemistry, there are 3 first-year entry points that you can have. I'll start left and move to the right. So just somebody who wants to start with the normal, what is normal, but the sequence without AP, or where you just are coming in with no AP credit, or want to just begin in the typical first year entry point. That's the Chem 150 202 point. You'll start with Chem 150, and there's a what's called the Emory Chemistry Concepts that you'll take. It's called ALEKS. You'll learn about the software. We don't have a placement test of any kind, but this will help you get ready. You take it before the semester begins. You can take this ECCP to learn about fill in some of those gaps that you may have from your high school chemistry, or if you are really, it's been a while since you've taken chemistry, just get everybody up to the same speed, the same point, so everybody can begin with the course as it begins in the fall. So students who want to take 150, you'll hear about this this ALEKS software set of problems that you'll take as you enter that course. You have labs associated with them. You just do 150 and 202. What if you have AP credit? Then you will not take 150, and you can start at 202 in the spring semester. So that's an option. You don't need to take the ECCP, this ALEKS software warm-up kind of thing for the course. No, you just start at 202. And then finally, there's one other last option. If you have an AP 4 or 5 IB or A levels, then start with the freshman course that's a little more advanced. Take 202Z as an option. Anytime you can talk to any of us here in the department, your advisor, we can help you decide if you're unsure about these different options. And then some of the non-chemistry requirements that you can start to consider taking: physics with lab, biology 141, just the first biology, math 111 and 112 for BA or BS, calculus 1 and 2. The more math, the better for chemistry. So you might decide to take multivariable calculus later. Again, these are things for later. Many of you are considering medicine as an option for your career. And so there's a certain list of course requirements that most schools have. Many of them move to a more competency-based admission process, but at a minimum, you're going to need biology, you're going to need physics, you're going to need English, and 2 years of chemistry. Notice that, 2 years of chemistry, very important set of courses, and especially biochemistry, which you'll get especially in 204, and a later biochemistry elective in the biology department or the chemistry department. That's it. That's all I wanted to introduce. Feel free to get in touch with your advisor, who can also get in touch with me, Matthew Weinschenk, and answer any questions you have. The Director of Undergraduate Studies is Dr. James Kent. He also can help. And as I mentioned earlier, Emily Moran in the main office. We may not be able to answer every question, but we'll direct you to somebody who can. So best of luck. I'll see you around campus. Actually see you on campus. I'm very excited. We'll see you in the fall.